Hello, I'm Ben with Start to Finish TV, and today I'm going to be telling you how you can get two different microphone inputs into one camera for under a fiver. And all you need to do it is this 3.5mm TRS to dual breakout TSF cable, which basically it splits the stereo image. So one input goes to the left channel and one input goes to the right channel. So why would you want to use this sort of thing? So I'm shooting a wedding where I want to be able to hear what specific people are saying. However, I also want to be able to capture the ambience of the room and anybody else who's not specifically laved up. I want to be able to hear more. And when I've shot weddings previously, I didn't ever have a shotgun microphone. So that, to me, really ruined it, because there were bridesmaids were opening gifts and I was just using the camera's onboard microphone, and it sounded horrific because you could hear me breathing. So that's why I invested in a shotgun microphone. And you might be thinking, well, why do you need both inputs into the camera? Because the DJI mics record directly to the microphone itself. Now that is a good point. However, what happens if they corrupt or it doesn't record it for whatever reason? Because things can go wrong. So at least then, if I've got at least one channel going into the camera, then I've got a backup then. Now I know that Panasonic do an adapter that can go onto the hot shoe of the camera and it interfaces via that. And then you can plug in XLR cables and more things, which is good and would be quite useful, but that's the best part of 200 quid. And yeah, okay, it will use all 4 channels, whereas this only uses 2 channels. So on like the Rode NTG microphone, you actually lose some of the features of it, because that has a safety track feature which will lower either the left or the right input, and if you're using it in like mono, you lose the ability to do that. Not that that's something that I would personally use. I would just set my levels right, but you know, that is there for that peace of mind. Now you could be like, well, why don't you put one of your things into a recorder? I stupidly sold my Zoom H5. But if you did find this video interesting, be sure to let me know by leaving a like on it, and if you have any suggestions of what you want to see from me, leave them down in the comments. So yeah, I've been Ben with Start to Finish TV, and I'll see you in the next video.